Fortunes are made and lost, all in seconds. Sometimes, you're the one shooting. Sometimes, you're looking down the barrel. A couple bad deals and my friends and I have ended up on the wrong side of a bad situation. One more score, and maybe we can put that behind us. Meat, machines, and magic all fight to be top dog. And us, we intend to come out on top. We run the night.
Tarkov. Oh.
Hey, it's not my
Damn
fault.
it. Yeah, no, it is 100% your fault.
Also, the audio is muted.
there
we go.
Oh man, I'm really loud.
And
Let's
we're
turn myself down.
here. All right. Thank you.
You got it for me. Good job.
Hey, thanks. Hey, we're here. We're playing the game. Shadowrun, round 2. We're not in person because guess what? Ian still doesn't live here. So,
Facts.
yet to be determined. But we're gonna go ahead and go around the room, give ourselves intros of who we are. We're gonna do a little bit of a recap of what happened last time because it was just a giant cluster last time. People were angry. People almost died. It was great.
I don't know why
Brick
anyone
killed
would
a
be
guy.
angry.
Yeah, Prick killed a guy. And we'll go ahead and start with Karma.
Karma did not kill a guy, I don't think. But
Well,
Karma's the group's shaman, specializing in spirit summoning, health, illusion magic, and making sure everyone's in a good mood, which is getting increasingly difficult. So, with the current state of things, Karma's a little trying to find himself. See how that plays out.
Karma's trying to keep everybody in a good mood. Jim's trying to keep everybody dead.
Jim hasn't attacked you guys. I know what you're talking about. You guys are a lot meaner to Jim.
Jim has put fear on me?
That's not
Jim has
attacking you.
laid hands on me.
He's
Jim
maybe.
Jim actively tried to kill me.
Actually, that was Karma. You can't prove otherwise.
I can't
We don't
prove
really know
otherwise.
what he
I
was
saw
gonna do.
Karma out of his body.
Nah,
I know.
no proof.
I'm sorry. Do you have a shadow lawyer? I don't think so.
Exactly.
Do you know Shadow Law?
That's what I'm saying. If so, please reach out to Karma.
Very technical.
My now dead ex-girlfriend knew bird law.
True.
Appreciate it.
That's some bad luck there.
Aw, rest in peace, bad luck.
True. Next up, we have Konami.
Hey, what up? I'm Konami. I play the elvish blood adept / vampire in the group. You know, you double dip. You use the blood to get strong. You use the blood to stay nourished. Two birds, right? Two birds. I'm the group's muscle, like physical muscle, because you know somebody's got to do it. And I came to a realization, and I put it in all caps in the Discord, Bruce. Sometimes in the sixth world, you have to be a bad guy to be a good guy. Okay?
Fight fire with fire.
Yeah, sometimes in the sixth world, you have to be a bad guy to be a good guy. That's the way it goes. You have to do some shitty things to do some great things. And I'm about to do some great things. Also, I have beef with the shadow spirit known as Jim. Big beef.
I don't know
The
a
dude
shadow
sucks.
spirit named Jim, but I appreciate it though. Next up, we have let's see, Mason.
During Konami's introduction, I just now remembered I killed Drake. So I'm Mason. I killed Drake.
Oi.
I usually just do the talking. Occasionally,
sad.
I do the unfortunate, uncombated murder of another person that is going to kill my friends. And nobody really knows. Did somebody see me do it? I don't remember. Who knows that I?
Dobrik
Yeah,
knows.
Dobrik
Pretty
knows.
obvious.
Right, and Karma was like, walked it, and just left.
So Karma doesn't know, but he's like, I think
1 + 1. He saw you in electrical last time he saw Drake alive. Is all he's saying. Last, but not least, we do have Dobrik.
Yes, I am Dr. Dobrik Kapoor. This this party's dwarven combat mage. Specializing in fireballs. Other stuff, making people do things they don't want to do, but they have to do because I tell them, like, "Hey, shoot your best friend in the face," and while they shoot you in the face. Pretty much the moral compass of the group. Not really, but where are we right now? Really,
We're about to get you doing some real not okay stuff. But it's
Don't.
okay because bad guy doesn't mean bad guy.
Hardwire would disagree
until
with
it
that.
does.
So when you guys last left off, you guys were hurriedly. Is that the word?
Hurriedly?
Hurriedly. There we go. Hurriedly. Leaving leaving Toronto to try to get to a place that had Matrix access and try to get to a place where you were able to get some medical attention as your vampire cells were beginning to reject all of the cyber and bioware.
It hurted.
It did definitely hurted as you guys were becoming slowly blind because your eyes were being rejected. Everything inside of
I remember that now.
Konami's body was just hurting because bone lacing plus dermal plating plus half of the other things that Konami had in them.
I need a lawyer to go after Sarge for not telling me that this was going to happen.
he didn't have any cybernetics. He
Yeah.
didn't know.
He should have known. He should have known.
It's true.
After all that's happened, I feel like it's funny that we're all suddenly getting really into law.
It's true. Like,
All lawyers for everything.
you guys are slowly becoming corporate just as a go.
Whoa,
Just
whoa,
lawyer for everything.
I know my rights.
Right. I know I could shoot you, but I'm going to sue you instead and probably make more money doing it.
Hey, whoa. I need a runner lawyer?
That's what we call a Johnson?
No. A runner who's a lawyer. Their whole thing is, hey, we got to run for you. You got to go to court and defend these dudes.
Is there runner insurance?
Yeah, it's called Dock
Is
Wagon
that-
contract.
I was going to say, isn't that Dock Wagon?
True. But you guys were able to get outside of Toronto as Dockwagon did make sure to take Mason and Konami away from the vehicle as Karma had a interesting experience as he was left at the bar to see what mess was left after the rest of the group left. He walked inside the bar and noticed there was quite a horrid scene as pretty much every troll or other survivor left at the bar was completely massacred and blood was everywhere, and just decided to give himself a couple hours sitting on the rooftop trying to collect his thoughts. Dobrik and Hardwire were currently sitting in the van waiting for the surgery to be completed for Konami and Mason. A small discussion came around and seeing how the group had continued to spiral until Hardwire was asking, how much longer do we have until we no longer trust the people that we once counted upon? Right when the surgery was finished, Dockwagon dropped him outside on the ground and drove off. And Hardwire made the mention of when this comes back to bite us. Remember, we could have ended this right now. At that time, Dobrik took a trip to Karma, who was sitting on top of the dead end, and
A
another
little stoned.
right, a little stoned. But you guys were definitely able to have a conversation, and as Dobrik went down, found the mess that was down in the first floor as well. Came up, realized, and then never going back and sort of began to agree with Hardwire, not necessarily of executing of people, but at least seeing that there's a spiral happening. And that is where we left off. Hardwire and Mason were in the process of regaining consciousness and standing up. You guys do have some time before your body has fully regenerated, especially to the complexity of Konami's case. At this point, you guys did. By the time you guys woke up, Mason, your eyes were pretty much regenerated, but you didn't have your pupils or able to regain your vision quite yet. But the eyeballs themselves have reformed, but you do not currently have vision. So Konami and Mason, you guys are considered blind.
Can I still see astral?
Yes, you can still see astrally because that does not affect the magic portion. And when you wake up after your cyberware is removed, you feel all sorts of ways as you now begin to feel a stronger magic overwhelming come around, as your magic is now equal to your essence, which is 6. So also, healing just became a lot easier in this group, all the way around.
Yeah, I went from being the hardest to heal, like impossible to heal with conventional means, to like, I don't know, just put a band-aid on it.
We're all that way now.
I mean, literally just put a band-aid on it and I'll be fine.
Until you find people that know what they're doing.
Yeah, but then I'll just kill them.
Yep, that fixes everyone's issues.
It's not really gone as wrong so far.
I mean, let's be real. You kill the dude that's trying to kill you. Somebody comes after you like, yo, you killed my friend. Bro, they were trying to kill me. I don't get it.
I don't think Drake was trying to kill you.
I wasn't
Drake is
there
trying
for
to kill
that.
them too.
I wasn't there for
Drake
that.
wasn't.
Drake shot at them.
No, he was shot and it missed Sarge. Ooh, and his bullet just ricocheted around as bullets do.
Yeah, I levitated a body around the corner, and that kind of got shot at a little bit. So
I think that
He took
as
the
somebody
first
who
one.
doesn't know what happened in the situation character-wise, I really think that we walked in and made some assumptions as to what was going on in there, but that's just me.
Either way, you guys are able to. Hardwire will go ahead and hop out of the vehicle and begin to assist getting Mason and Konami back into the van.
Yeah, I'll help walk him back there too. Just hey, how you guys feeling? Everything better?
Kind of hard to see, but I feel
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I can't see anything, but honestly, I don't feel anything, and I'm okay with that considering my whole body was just trying to murder itself. So we take those.
Dobrik, you do notice as you're helping Konami in, almost like a zipper, all the way down his arm, you just see a seam more or less where they just flayed open that arm, completely laid it open, and took out all the cyberware and junk that was going inside and closed it back up. But you do see it begin to the stitches begin to fall out as the body's just regenerating at a increased speed. Um, Mason and Konami, you guys both feel like the stitches and stuff begin to fall, and you can hear the of the stitches hitting the ground. But other than that, you begin to see the regeneration take pull as the seams in the body begin to fade.
Oh, well, it looks like whatever disease, or not whatever disease, this disease that we all know is happening is it's helping you grow back pretty fast. Um, however, we do have to discuss something.
What?
While you guys were being operated on, I flew back to Karma, make sure everything was all right. He's fine. He's doing his thing all up on the roof. Jim doesn't seem to be bothering anybody, but there's nobody to bother over there at the dead end.
What do you mean?
Everyone is
What?
dead.
Hold on.
Everyone.
So, Krampus,
Dead.
Drake,
Dead.
the other troll kids that I didn't know their names,
Yeah, Lou, Mary, Jim, Bob, dead.
the
Whoa.
barkeeper.
Dead. All of them
What?
with bite marks.
Oh my god.
Well, actually, when I showed up, Drake and Sarge were fighting, and Drake shot, and it started coming towards them. So I put down Drake.
You what?
Well, he's trying to kill Sarge, and he was shooting bullets.
Hold
at
on.
them.
No. Okay. What's
I was
where-
there. There was no reasoning at that point. I just assumed, I assumed we were found. Like he found the bodies in the tomb because they were still there, and
Yeah, I figured he found out about Sarge, then he blamed us because I saw bullets fly at them, and I figured I would just stop it before it got worse. And he went back and drew the whole family, and we would just do it like we did the other two. But now that they're all dead, you think Sarge got revenge or some shit?
I mean, we took.
revenge for what?
Yeah, for what? Like,
For attacking him? I don't know. I mean, he's never really. It just doesn't seem like him to do that. I mean, then again, we don't know
we've
him.
known him for a day.
I know. I'm just saying, like, we can read people pretty well, but I mean, it wouldn't.
Can't-
I
can
don't know.
we-
I'm not.
I'm gonna put this out here. I'm incredibly disappointed with where your loyalties lied in this situation. Like Drake and the trolls have helped protect the homestead this whole time and made sure we had somewhere to come home to. And Sarge gave us our abilities, but other than that, we owe him nothing.
I know. And I didn't want the rest of the kids dead. And Drake was already on a warpath beforehand and gave us trouble. And he's a hothead. So I thought he found out about the two. And I was like, fuck, this is going to go all sorts of bad. So I felt it was safer just to silence Drake and let the others go on living their life. I did not expect them to get eaten. And if it was Sarge, then I'd say we bring him to justice. Right now, he's our number one suspect. And what the fuck? Why would he do that?
With all due respect, I mean, you guys are fairly new to this, but I am not convinced if this was done because of who Sarge is or what Sarge is. So, forgive me if I'm going to be a little bit more cautious around you two. I don't need. It's nothing against
I don't-
you, but if
I
Sarge,
understand.
if he made you, I don't know vampirism well enough to know that, if he's feral or whatever strain of vampirism he has is different or causes him to lose control, or if he's just a sadistic person, or maybe maybe we don't have all the information. Maybe something else happened at the bar, but there's nothing in my mind that can justify killing all those people.
Yeah, I don't know. If it makes you feel any better, I emotionally and mentally don't feel any different.
We haven't been hungry yet.
True, but we saw Sarge feed. He has no reason.
True.
Do you? I don't. I mean, I don't think he has a phone or anything. If we were to go after him, we might be able to track him actually, but it's probably been a while. Do you have any other way of finding him?
We would have to just either put people on it and call us when they eventually get something.
I don't want anybody else having to deal with anything that Sarge has to put up with. If this is if Sarge is the one that did this, then we're kind of obligated to put him down, right?
I would agree, but I do feel we need to talk to him first.
I think conversation has run its course here.
We have no proof that he did it.
So we ask him, and he says, "Nah, it wasn't me," and we just let him go.
It was probably just some other vampire who was biting bodies.
No, he's got to answer questions, and if he can't answer anything or give us something to believe that it wasn't him, I don't know.
Hardwire will go ahead and speak up. So, why is that any different than what kind of action you gave Drake?
Because he got us. He knew that we killed it. Well, we didn't kill, but Sarge killed the two other trolls for us, even though he didn't know. And Drake's a hothead. I knew where it was going. He would have pulled all the trolls and came after us.
Well, we know. Nah. Dobrik. He just throws his hands up and walks to the front.
We need to decide: are we done with Toronto, or are we sticking through to turn the power back on?
I say fuck this power. I say fuck all of Toronto.
We got the information we need. We're not gonna get the bonus, but fuck the bonus.
Agreed.
I think we need to. I'm torn. We can just cut it. We go get karma. We bug out. We get home. We call it good. We lay low. We figure out our next move. We figure out life from here, what our new normal is. Or we give it some time. Let me get my eyes back. Let me get my legs back. And we go put Sarge in the dirt.
I agree. I don't care about turning this power back on anymore. Our payments good enough, and now that we know corporations are involved, even though we've got these new powers, we're in no fighting condition right now. We don't really know how long it's going to be. It might take the rest of these 25, 24 days, however much we have left to get fully back up to capacity. But that also begs the question: how are we going to get back in without going through checkpoints? Because they are onto us. They sense to you guys. They know what we're about. I don't think we're welcome back in.
Then
Seattle?
we stay here.
Not Seattle, Toronto, to get karma.
Then we stay here. You go get karma. Like, I'm not a fan of it because I don't like splitting up. I don't like that karma stayed behind. But
Especially now that there's nobody there to protect him.
exactly. Not saying I don't trust karma. I'm sure that he can handle himself with any of those 18 stun guns that he brags about having.
Yeah.
But
don't worry, he's got Jim.
we need to talk about Jim also. All of this is said. Konami is just like absolutely stiff as a board on the floor of the bed of the box truck. Like in the box, just like, we need to have a conversation about Jim. And I think this is a conversation we have, and then we have with karma.
Yeah.
Jim came at me.
I think Toronto has been really rough. We all need to go back to Seattle and just have like a couple weeks of like a spa day. We all get together as a family, figure this shit out. We all air out our differences, and like I'm perfectly happy with if you guys got complaints for me and you want changes, happy to make them. But I think we all need to just get back to ground zero and relax for a while.
Relaxation sounds nice, but my biggest beef in this situation needs to be addressed right now, and that's the fact that Karma left his body to do some scouting. Jim hopped in and then took a swing at me.
We can address that.
Yeah, I heard he yelled something about section 10, paragraph whatever. He's not
I
a
have
blood mage.
no idea what the hell that means, and I would agree, not a blood mage. Adept is different.
I will say, maybe semantics. Who knows? I don't know what shadow law is all about.
Isn't
But,
that what court is? Arguing semantics?
I'll leave that up to the shadow judges, I guess. But
I'm the shadow jury. Goddamn.
Holy shit! What is a shadow executioner? look like?
Jim.
Jim. God, regardless, though, I mean, Karma did read the contract. I glanced over it a little bit with him, but I didn't want to, peer over his shoulder because also I don't know if that also would get him killed if I were to read it. So he might know more about it now, but I guess that means I'm not going to be dabbling in any blood magedness as long as Jim's around.
That's fair.
Why is it weird that I would rather have you be a blood mage than have a demon?
Well, because I'm me and Jim is a free spirit, as far as I know.
Solid
Are you
point.
saying free spirit is in they do what they want, or free spirit is in like they're not bound by being summoned?
Yes, I mean you've seen Jim. You've literally seen Jim. He's karma goes, projects, does whatever. Oh hey, let me go attack this this blood magic person.
He tried, kicked his ass. Anyway, I think the move. What's our move? Are we going after Sarge, or are we just going home?
I think Sarge is in the wind. I think what we need to do is put out a reward on the Matrix. Anyone who's got information about Sarge, we hunt him down from there with clues.
You know what? I think that's a good idea. I think that's a real good idea. What do you think, Del?
If Sarge is in Toronto, there's no Matrix in Toronto. There may be a chance that I can go astrally and pick up on a signature and track it, but I don't know. Either way, we do need to drive back. Ideally, all of us together. Then you guys can maybe hop out, stay out of sight for a little bit. We go in.
Yeah, we can hunker down.
Yeah, but we can't come back out with a dead Mrs. Bean in the back of the truck.
Oh yeah, how is she doing? How long's it been?
It's not 24 hours.
Yeah, it's only been like what, 8 hours ish, if that. I don't know how long it took them to do surgery.
No, so it was roughly about an 6 hour surgery. It was 2 hours there, 6 hour surgery. You guys also drove back.
Maybe 10 hours total.
Yeah, by the time you guys get, like, as of right now, we were looking at probably like 10 hours since.
So how long do we have till the sun comes up? By that estimation, it should be starting to come up, yeah?
Probably within an hour, you guys need to find some sort of cover before you guys begin to feel the burn.
I mean, we got you in the back of the van now. We don't necessarily need to drive the van back in. We can probably just get close. I can hop over the wall and then go or fly.
How far is the dead end from the checkpoint again?
Which exit did we take? Did we hop out near the dead end, or did we drive all the way the hell back to where we came in?
Let me pull up the map. I have no clue where this map is.
It should be in the
Operation Extract Karma.
Exactly.
How about and I'll pull up like on my Matrix like the closest motel.
Okay.
And then
search for an Airbnb.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
For sure.
I'll pull up the closest motel. I vote take us there. We'll close the blinds out. Stay safe. We'll take Penelope. Keep her in the room with us.
You currently can actually not do that because you can't see your keyboard or what you're typing on a touchscreen.
Oh,
Can-
right, all right.
Can I do it via like voice command?
Yes. Go ahead and
Okay,
roll a charisma check for me.
Who?
Whoever's making I guess Konami says he's trying to use vocal for it.
I figure. I mean, we're in Matrix right now, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just have Dilbert do it. Dilbert, can you look up the closest motel and just drop us off there?
I
Sure.
just hit
Hey,
5 out of
Hardwire?
6.
5 out
The
of
closest
6.
hotel is
Right.
5.8 kilometers away.
You say 5.8 as a joke, but it actually probably is roughly about 7 away.
All right, so we get to this little town.
But
of
you guys are just currently
Manitoba, or whatever it is.
shortly outside of Toronto. So you guys
Right.
you guys would have to 7 one way, then obviously time to come back, but
Yeah, just drop us off at the motel. We'll heal up and we'll watch Penelope if she gets up with the bodies. You go get Karma. Play it safe.
Penelope's back of the crypt.
Oh.
yeah, you guys unloaded her.
Oh, that's right.
Back when we thought it was still safe over there at the dead end. Yeah.
Well, go get Karma. Check on Penelope. See if she's alive, I guess.
Also, the
Don't do it with your body.
the exit that you guys took is the same one you guys took, but if you guys are looking at the 30 Nights map, it's going to be over in that section of the map where underneath the logo, Shadowrun City of Toronto, where it's like that blank space.
Okay.
That main exit right there, where it looks like it comes to a T, that is the exit where you guys took.
Gotcha. So we could bypass, go around, then come out the back, because isn't like a dead end by like 14 or something like that?
Dead end is, let's look real quick.
Or what we could do is you could go check on Karma, make sure he's safe astrally, while we wait here and heal up for us to see. And then once we can see again, you drive through as we hike away from checkpoint, hop the fence, or actually hop Misty Step through the fence. Or not Misty Step. Mist
More or
form.
less.
Mist form through the gate, and then we meet you away, and then we go down there, check, and then we do it coming out. But it would mean that Karma has to stay alone for longer.
How long and how fast you guys missed?
I don't know. I want to say indefinitely, and it's not very fast. It's like
Yeah, it's
somebody went. It's like somebody went.
Gotcha.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Wait.
We get in the back of the truck. We mist form all the way through checkpoint, and it just looks like the back of the truck is foggy.
Unless somebody
They've
astrals us.
They've got astralize.
So they're like, "Yo, this mist is whatever," and you're like, "Yeah."
It'd
What are they
be
gonna do?
it'd be easier to tell them you guys didn't make it.
It's not gonna work if it's daytime and they throw up in the back and. Psh,
True.
And
but you didn't hear me.
Ah!
all I can hear right now is Karma going, "Hey man, I don't think that plan's gonna work. I don't think you factored in the sun."
There's a little bit of karma in all of us.
It's
A little
true.
bit.
Not our shoulders talking.
It's actually by 2. It's by number 2, by that Cabbage Town.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Cabbage Town. All right. Well, and then the motel is close by, so I think that might That might just be the best option. I drop you off at the motel. We just go in, pick Karma. If Bean's there and she's starting to turn, we can bring her with us or sneak her out, and I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get there.
She's trapped in the catacombs, so if you just check and make sure, if you check and she's like, nah, she never came back, she's dead, she's full blown dead. I'm like, all right, cool, then that's the end of it. We'll let Mr. Bean know where the body is if he wants it. But if it does come back, we can always come back another time, like in the future, and collect her. She'll survive.
No, we can't just turn her into a vampire and then just leave her to figure it out.
I'm not talking months on end. I'm just talking a few days until we can get back.
That's 3 days there and then 3 days back.
Yeah, it was a 3-day trip from Toronto to Seattle.
Okay. Then we don't go back to Seattle. We just hang out until the nighttime and we're healed up, and then we go get her. We at least get Karma and bring him back, though. That way he's not alone.
Yeah. All right, I guess. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. If we are going to wait for Mrs. Bean to do Bean things, maybe it would be best for you guys to just mist over the wall. We'll pick you up inside, and then we can just chill at the dead end for the night.
All right, then if we're doing that, we gotta go because
we gotta do it now because we need to be able to get mist through the gate before it gets dark, and then we can hide in the back of the truck.
Well, I mean, we might just have to kill the day then because we're not going to get back in time before the sun gets up.
Well, we just need to get through the fence before the sun comes up.
I'm just saying Toronto's like 2 hours away, and we're an hour away from sunrise.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Why don't you actually project, go to Karma, and see what he thinks. If he needs you there now, or if he can wait till tomorrow night.
Tonight. But yeah.
Next time the sun goes down, we're gonna mist over that wall, and we'll meet Dobrik and Hardwire on the other side because they're gonna take the van. Then we all hop in the van, and we just like mob on down to the dead end. We pick up Karma, we check on Bean, and then we get out.
Yeah. Don't forget we gotta grab the hardwire that's in there, or the hard drive.
Yeah, we have to grab the hard drive as well.
Hard drive, and I've got that little portcullis key thing that Mrs. Bean used to make the portal that I would like her around to kind of explain, but if not, sounds like it's something I'm gonna have to figure out on my own.
So, are you going to the dead end tonight?
Yeah.
Right
well,
now, or?
I can go right now. We can just chill here. I mean, you guys can just chill in the back of the van until it gets dark. Realistically, it's just we won't open it back up, and then once the sun starts, heading down, maybe about an hour before sunset, drive down there and I'll make it to the dead end.
The only thing I'm worried about is that you guys will want to do stuff during the day, right? Go get food, whatever. You guys don't want to be locked in the vehicle, right?
We can do that. I mean, there's a town. How close did you say Hardwire? Like 8 kilometers, something like that.
Yeah, it's like 8 kilometers southwest.
Yeah.
So you guys have both been up all night. You want some sleep?
I took a few naps. I'm good. But no, we'll refuel this thing up and get some snacks. I'll see if they have any blood for you guys. But before that, I'll go visit Karma.
Okay. Well, maybe drop us off at the motel then. That way you can use the truck freely and not have to worry about us.
I don't think we'll be needing the truck for anything in the back. Dude.
What's worse than having a couple leeches in the back, right? The cops pull you over and they're like, "What's in the back?" And you're like, "Nothing." And then they find us. Like, what's that gonna look like?
And two, we can't go anywhere, like the sun being out.
Yeah.
I think it would just be safer for everybody if we wear it back at the motel.
All right. I'll go talk to Karma.
Okay.
Didn't we just have a conversation? Like, didn't you
I mean,
fly to me?
It was like, because it was only, I guess, during the surgery, but it was during the earlier parts of the surgery. So it's been roughly about 4 hours.
Okay. That's a lot of hours.
It is.
I mean, you may be passed out for all I know.
Well, I was gonna. You told me to do something before you left. I think it was. Didn't you tell me to go check on Drake?
I don't remember.
It was either check on Drake or scrub your astral signature.
That might have been it.
All right. Well, Karma's coming down from his deep weed.
Oh yeah.
So he brushes off the snow and just takes a deep breath and starts looking around. What he's gonna do is go back to the bar first, get inside because he's probably
Yeah, it's
chilly.
freezing cold.
And I was wondering,
Mhm.
there are task spirits in the new book.
Yep.
Would you allow me to summon those with my tradition? It doesn't. It's like a.
Sure.
I would say I've used task spirits before, like it's like a part of the community, you know.
Right,
Task
exactly.
spirit, go garden.
Yep.
Um,
I believe it.
I'm just gonna summon a bunch of these task spirits.
Okay.
And have them move all the bodies into a pile inside the center of the bar.
Easy enough
It's
to do.
fine. Yeah. And, they're normal spirits. So
Right.
I'm going to summon. I'm going to go 4, force 2.
Oh boy. We got some real summoning happening now. Let's
Big
go.
boy summoner,
It's like this is what karma does, or something like that.
right?
I got sound on.
All right. I have my 4 rolls whenever you're ready.
All right, 5, 4, 2, 3.
All right. I got 1, 1, 2, 1.
1,
so
1, 2, 1.
the third spirit doesn't manifest.
Okay.
Um, and you have to resist.
And I was just going to
4 drain.
Yeah, I was just gonna. Can I just? What's it called?
Yeah.
Take
By the hits.
it.
Yeah.
That's yeah. Because what drain is 13. So
Yeah. I'd hope you don't crit glitch, and it's gonna be hilarious if you do.
all right. I'm just gonna. That's gonna be my command for those 3. Start gathering these bodies.
Okay.
Just pile them up. And then while they're doing that, I'm gonna go check into the crypt.
Easy enough
Also,
to do.
I'll switch on astral perception.
Okay.
As I do that.
Okay. Jim is lingering. Not manifest, but just standing by and just watching. Not any sort of like creepy, evil face, just actually perplexed and just watching.
Not like he's basking in it, or
No,
does he look guilty? Ooh, can I roll judge intentions?
you can. You can absolutely roll
In the
judge
astral?
intention. I would allow it.
The way your aura's waving around, man, it looks real sus.
Real sus.
I'm waiting for Jim to be like, "Can I fucking do it again, do?"
I got
Right.
3.
3. No, I mean, obviously it's hard to tell because you can't see facial expressions or anything like that.
Yeah.
But just sort of looking over like the aura, you get confusion from it when you like sort of deep like go into it with the sensing a little bit. Seems a little bit confused about the situation going on.
It's a little disconcerting because, I mean, I interact with Jim. He's always so full of himself.
Right, a little bit.
Well, I'll keep the astral perception on and kind of, cautiously inch my way into the crypt.
Yeah, as you like get into the crypt and start having to feel on the walls now because you can no longer visibly see, you begin to head down the same path. You see no form of astral signatures besides Jim, who's lurking behind you.
Okay. Let's go back to normal perception, and I guess I'll search their bodies and, start moving them up and out.
Okay. As you begin to search their bodies, go ahead and roll a perception for me. As you do hear the door shut behind you, that leads into the crypt.
Cool.
As you see Jim manifest.
Oh, cool. All right. I got 0 on perception.
Cool. You don't. You like start looking through the body or through the bodies, looking around for anything, and then you hear the door like slam shut. You turn around, and Jim's just like looming there, floating just a few feet off the ground. And he looks around to the different bodies.
Any idea what's going on here? Did you shut the door?
And he sort of like puts his hand towards you.
Well, like he wants to touch me.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
You go ahead and make the touch as he does enter and begin to possess. He begins to speak, even though it's just you two in here. But you get the understanding this is how he has to communicate. I didn't do this, but it would be a waste to let this karma go.
Can I talk?
Yeah, he it's a little weird.
Okay.
It's as if like after he finishes the conversation, you gain back your motor skills. Like he's only like literally just possessing you just in between just to have a conversation.
It's surprising that you didn't cause this because it seems like this is kind of your thing, man.
I make chaos when chaos isn't around. But I guess that's what drew me to you and your group is, well, chaos doesn't seem too far from where you tread.
Yeah, it's a weird phenomenon. If you figure out why that is, just let me know.
I think you and I are bound is a poor word for a free spirit and a conjurer, but something links us, and I think it's the hatred of a certain magic that pulls us together, whether you may not be as chaotic as I am, but I think there is a common bond between us.
Yeah, I think these blood mages are definitely a problem, and that's why I thought I'd take your offer. But seems to be a lot of lawyer talk in this contract I was looking over, and
Yes, you finally read it.
I thought it was like one of those things you get on your cell phone.
No, not quite, but you seem to understand it enough to quote it towards me, so I understand the wording that is behind it. And back in my time when blood magic truly thrived, there weren't blood adepts, there were just mages.
Well, it's a different time now. I wouldn't be surprised if there's blood technomancers now. You know what a technomancer is? It's like this magic in the Matrix. I don't even know how that works.
I do not know how the Matrix works, but
If
as long as he does not interrupt with our contract, he will no longer be an issue regarding contract.
no, I think he's cool, man. The one thing I was worried about is hurting my team. You know, we're simpatico. We're a group, and if one of us starts finding the others, it's all going to fall apart. If you can agree to leave them be, then I think we could have a very prosperous relationship.
As long as blood mages are ceasing to exist, then we are on the same page.
All right. Did you lock me in here?
Yes, I felt like it was needed to speak, but no, you are not alone in this crypt.
Cool, man. That was a. What do you mean I'm not alone? Like, you're here or someone else is here? I need to be real clear
He
about
no
this.
longer. You feel the essence of Jim leave.
So I'm just talking to myself now.
I mean, you've been talking to yourself practically for the last few moments, but yes, you
Hello,
begin.
hello,
Hello.
All right. Karma kind of feels a little bit relieved, even though he's in this dank crypt with 2 dead bodies in front of him. It's nice to have some verbal communication. So I'm gonna go try to open that door.
As you get closer to the door, you begin to hear footsteps on the other side of the door.
Come on. Oh, on the other side.
Yeah.
I will kind of hide and then actually project to kind of take a look.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me real quick.
Karma's astral head just pokes through the door. Oh,
What are you?
Got 2.
2. All right. So you go unconscious and actually project, and you do see. Do you poke your head through the door to see what's on the other side?
I'm probably just looking for auras.
Okay.
So just astral.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So you poke your head through the door, and you do see an astral signature walking towards you.
Okay. I'll sense it real quick.
Okay.
Two.
2. You recognize this astral signature.
Who would be?
A mage. Jake.
Uh-oh. I jump back into my body and I open the. I'd say, hey, I'm coming out. It's Karma.
Okay. You walk out and you see Jake standing before you, charred to a crisp, but standing.
Oh, yeah. That's right. He's dead.
That's the most karma bullshit I've heard in a long time. I can't.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. He's dead.
I think I just heard Jake. I was like, ooh, I know this guy.
I know. This guy's cool, right?
All right, so is there a response?
He just looks you up and down, extremely confused.
Well, as soon as I see him, I'm gonna back away. What's happening, man?
He begins to walk towards you.
I'm gonna shoot you with magic if you don't step back.
He stops, looks beyond you for a moment, and his eyes go wide.
We had a little situation here, and I was getting ready to give them a good send-off. Do you want to help?
Roll influence.
One. Trying to buy some time here.
Okay. At this point, let's see here.
How much space is in this crypt?
In the room that you're standing in,
Yeah.
it's like I think it was like a 3 meter by 3 meter.
Okay, so I got a little bit of distance.
Yeah,
between us.
you got some moves. You see him raise up his hand and then lower it.
Like he wants the body.
Looked like he was getting like aggressive and is like reaching his hand out,
Oh,
but then lowers it.
oh, I thought you meant like this. Like put them in my hands because I am gonna help you.
Right? No.
Too optimistic.
Right. Very, very
the
optimistic.
body.
All right. We cool. I mean, this wasn't us. We just found him like this. You feeling all right, man? Need some lotion?
And begins to walk slowly towards you.
I'm gonna blast him with a stun bolt.
So then I
And it started blasting.
We're not so different, you and I.
It's just a stun bolt.
It's just a stumble. Yeah, it's not a bullet to the head while he's unconscious.
I mean, isn't that the same thing for a ghost?
Who said he's a ghost?
Kamazat's run.
Oh my god!
Probably.
If that was,
Got him.
I'm gonna be so mad if this is how we lose karma. If
I
we
got
don't
four
lose
hits.
this boy to an overdose, then
We've done
Something's
something wrong. Right, exactly.
Can you imagine getting the phone call? Carmen said, "No, what the fuck? It was an overdose." Oh, well, he went unhappy.
well, I mean, he went out on his terms.
Right. He chose
Dad
his
did
life.
what he loved.
you go from "Wait, we'll get revenge" to "Oh, he's fine. He's in peace then."
Pretty true.
I bet Jim said, "I bet you can't," and Karma said, "I bet you I can."
That's how it happened.
True.
I got 4 hits.
4 hits. Okay. I want to roll to resist that. That was just reaction
Is it-
plus intuition
well-
for that?
Willpower and intuition, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Willpower plus intuition. Net hits become damage.
Oh, right. And I got 1, 2, 6 hits.
You got 6 hits?
Yep.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
As you cast out your stun bolt, you see it sort of ricochet before he even touches him. It ricochets off of him.
I'm gonna run to the door.
He looks,
I'm at this point. I'm running entirely out the crypt
yeah,
as far as I can with, a move action.
sure. I need you to go ahead and roll. Willpower plus intuition as well.
Nice knowing you, bud.
We'll be fine.
If only you were a vampire.
Yeah, I got 6 hits.
6 hits.
6 out of 11. I forgot what it's like to not have any juiced up attributes.
It's true. Feels good.
I'm running like fully mundane right now.
And just want to confirm, spellcasting obviously is spellcasting plus magic, right?
Technically, it's sorcery
Sorcery, that's right.
with a spellcasting specialty if you have it.
I do actually,
Oh, nice.
and a specialization in combat.
Oh, hey.
Who needs that?
Don't use that? Okay, sorry. I won't use that.
Yeah, this isn't combat. What are you talking about?
Do I need to roll initiative right now? Are we fighting?
You're going to be after you take this.
Want to throw down?
Right.
Where are all my task slaves? I mean, spirits.
It's still spiriting away.
I think I only had the one command for all of them anyway.
Yeah. "13 hits.
Cool.
What was your hits?
6.
6. I need you to resist 11 stun.
Oh, this is not a burning body. I can tell you that.
No.
Stun. How do you resist stun? Is that just body?
Yeah, it's just body, similar to. You can, I believe, use counterspell. I think that's the thing you can do.
I could. It's a major action. Yeah, that would have been before the attack, though.
That's fair.
1 hit.
Okay.
Is that 10 damage?
Yep, 10 stun.
Still up.
That's insane, and I hate you for it.
So much stun damage.
I just want to let you know that's the largest dice pool I've rolled,
Wow.
and you actually lived to tell the boy who told the tale lived to tell the tale.
Basically, well, so my stun track is 8 plus will divided by 2, which is 3, so 8 plus 3.
It's 11.
And I got 10 damage.
Yeah.
That's math.
That's math. After that, you do notice as you're running out, you can see through the mask. As you do notice the true astral signature.
Who dat?
It is Blood Jesus.
The dragon. Oh, it is Kamazat.
Blood dragon?
The blood dragon, exactly.
All right.
Kamazat's why.
What are my options? Because I'm running.
You are absolutely running, and his speed is nowhere near what you are, and there is a couple of turns that happen. So, quite quickly, you do lose line of sight on them. Where do you head to?
I'm going to go to Penelope's.
Okay.
That's the only place I can remember.
Okay, you take bolting off to Penelope's, and do you just stay hidden there?
For a minute. I got to catch my breath.
Sure.
I don't know how scrubbing magic might work. I don't think I can scrub as fast as I'm running if he's like hot tailing me
No.
astrally.
No.
So maybe I shouldn't stop.
Just keep running. Karma runs the night. Here we go.
Man, I don't know what to do. I'll cast heal on myself
Okay.
after I get to Penelope's.
Sure. You get to Penelope's, go ahead and cast heal.
Oh, wait, I got freaking damage modifier.
Yeah, you do. I think it's -3.
Yeah. You're not gonna believe this. 7 hits.
Ugh, you're gross. All right.
Hold up.
Insert Tropic Thunder meme. Survive.
None of those are a 4. I'm gonna use an edge to just reroll a dice.
Okay. Man.
Couldn't get.
Okay.
All right.
Oh no, you
I'm
only
heal
gained
for
7 health. No, 8 health actually, because you get a free +1.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh no, I can only almost go toe to toe with a deity. Oh no.
I might be able to live twice.
Right.
Well, after that successful heal, I'll probably keep running. I want to try to be, I'm conscious of my astral trail now, so
Okay.
if I can try to stop and scrub a little bit
Sure.
as I'm sneaking off.
Yeah, do you want to try to scrub your heal spell?
Yeah, that's right. Because I guess I wouldn't have an astral trail.
You wouldn't have one
Maybe.
until you cast heal.
Okay. Yeah, I'll scrub that.
Because you had one when you casted stun bolt, and then you didn't have one until you casted heal.
Yeah.
So now you
Suddenly
have one.
remembering how magic works.
Right.
It's all coming back to me.
We've only been doing this for 26 episodes, but it's all coming back.
We're almost there.
Just like I remembered who Jake was.
True.
I'm gonna scrub heal.
Okay, go ahead and
Unless
roll.
it takes an unreasonable amount of time.
I don't know. Dobrik is the one that usually
What do I do?
casts or does the scrubbing. How long does it take to scrub?
It's just a major action, and it reduces the amount of astral time up by 1 hour. So if you scrub for like 3 or 4 rounds in a row, it's
Relatively gone.
yeah.
Cool. I mean, I also have flexible signature, so my
True.
I don't leave behind an actual signature. -1. -1 hours is how long my signature lasts.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you want to go do, it's 3 seconds if you want to scrub.
Yeah, I'll scrub it.
Okay.
Then I'll go to where that portal was.
Okay. You go ahead and hop inside Penelope's, cast heal, begin to scrub, run around the backside where the portal was.
And I'm still alive. After all those actions, no one's found me yet.
No one's found
This
you.
is Karma's meta mind happening right now.
Oh my god.
I took 2 major actions and
I lived to tell the tale. You go back to where the portal is, and you could definitely have told there was like a swirl that was happening behind the shop, where the portal was. Is no longer there.
I'll astrally perceive and see if I can see anything.
It is a mundane wall in front of you.
It's all the mundanes. I'm gonna tap on it. Hello?
You tap on a very sturdy brick wall.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna hang out for a while. I don't want to kind of leave. I'm probably safer in one spot, somewhere where people might be able to find me.
Sure.
So I'm gonna chill out
You're just gonna sit in the alleyway.
inside the shop.
Okay. You're gonna hop inside the shop.
Probably in that metal room.
Oh yes. All right. So you just stay there and hang out for a while.
How long's it been?
I mean, how long do you want to sit there for?
Say a good half hour.
Okay, half hour. Nothing happens.
Guess I don't know what else to do.
Oh, wait another half an hour.
Spoiler. Nothing happens.
I'm all alone.
You are truly alone.
No one here. Help me. Oh shoot. How cold is it?
It's pretty cold outside.
Probably got all of my crap back at the bar. I'm not gonna
You
go
do.
back there though.
You're a couple blocks away from the bar.
Just gonna walk around. Like street roam.
Okay. You go ahead and begin to roam the streets of Toronto at night.
What's the best lighting I can see? Is there any lighting?
There is a full moon that is out.
Oh, cool.
But you do have some cloud cover that covers it from time to time. But you got some.
Like electrical lighting? Like, is there a corporation
Oh.
nearby?
Oh no, not in this part of town. You're far away. The only lighting that you do see is coming from the dead end, as it is powered by a generator.
Probably stay away from there.
Probably should just leave that alone. At the end of this, probably as you're running and waiting the first half hour, about 10 minutes into that half hour, the spirits dissipate.
They're They're good. Got those bodies all piled up for me, I hope.
That's the hope.
For Kamisats.
Right. Praise be his Kamazats.
All right. Well, I'm gonna sneak back until I can get a visual on the dead end.
Okay. You go ahead and begin to head back to the dead end. And you get a visual of the front of the building.
Anything sus?
Doors are left open, but you do see there is a pile of bodies in the middle of it.
Okay. I'll actually perceive.
Okay.
Do I see anybody?
Yes, you see Jim laying down.
Laying down. That's weird for a non-physical thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a trap. What do I do? I'm gonna go, back into an alley. No, that's a bad idea.
Wait another half an hour.
Exactly.
Crap, man. I'll. Is he in the middle of? I'm gonna switch to. Never mind. Is he in the middle of the area? If I could gauge
as
on the
you
physical realm.
looking ahead and then switching to astral, probably somewhere inside the inn. Can't tell exactly where, but somewhere inside of the inn.
I've got to save my boy.
Save the boy. All right, so you go inside of the.
Go run in there.
Yeah, you run inside the dead end. You can see that the spirit is there, but there's more holes that look like that were tore into Jim. But you do see that the body of Jake is added among the pile.
And you said Jim's not in a body.
Correct. Jim's not in the body. He's just astrally laying.
Okay. I'll do another round of just astral perception to see if there's like any trails.
You look around. Doesn't seem to really be any sort of astral trails or anything like that. Just as you sort of walk in and begin to astrally perceive and look around, you see him look over to you and very weakly just sort of hold his hand up. But it's like almost like he can barely hold up his own hand.
Yeah. He's got a wobbly aura.
Mm-hmm.
Wobbly wobble.
I'll not hesitate and grab his hand.
Jumps into you. It is done.
What is done? What just happened? That was the bad guy. Blood spirit man.
Yes. Yes, it was. He will no longer be a issue to this plane or any other plane.
How did you do that? I mean, are you okay? Is there something I need to do?
I spent quite a bit of myself fighting said person, but immortal is just immortal. Spirit or not. Kamazats is no more.
It's great news, man. But I'm worried about you. Me.
Just let me absorb the karma of these individuals and I will be fine.
All right. You got it. I think we're just killing time here anyway.
You see him reaches down with both of your hands and begin to energy drain from two different bodies. For you and your sheet, Jim is now a level 5 free spirit. He was down to very little karma in this fight. He seemed like it was almost like they were fighting the drain between trying to keep him into existence versus not. But he is now gained enough karma off of the individuals to become a Force 5. Dobrik, this is about the time that you sort of show up at. You do see well, I guess you're only astrally perceiving currently, but you do see Jim and Karma's astral signature overlapping in the middle of the bar.
Gotcha. I will major action manifest.
You do see there is a large pile of bodies in the middle of the dead end, and Karma is just sort of have their hands on two different bodies as they begin to turn into husk.
I can't say I'm surprised. Hey, fellas, how's it going?
Your hands are not currently your action, but you have more or less the capability of responding any other way.
I was like, "Hey, man, it's been a wild night. I think maybe Kamisat's is dead, or
What?
wherever gods go. I don't know. I think Jim took care of it.
Jim took care of Kamazats?
I haven't really had a chance to investigate further, but that's what he said.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's great. Glad he's on our side. How's Penelope? Have you checked on her recently?
I mean, I gotta say, he wasn't really that bad of a dude. I mean, he shot me once. I just kind of took it.
Wait, what?
I haven't
Kamazats?
seen anything.
You now see Jake's body is one of the people that he is currently absorbing karma from.
Dude, are you digging up graves to get bodies? What's going on here?
Well, the plan was, you see, I was going to pile up all these bodies and burn the bar down in like this great ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
It was going to be really symbolic and stuff, but fate took its grasp of the wheel, and here we are. Kamazat's dead. Now I'm draining these bodies of their leftover karma.
All right, man. I'm glad you're on our side. Surgery went well. Boys are recovering. I think we might stick in a motel for a bit and then come by at nightfall. We've kind of all agreed that we're done with this place and we want to get the hell out of Toronto. What do you think?
It's cool. I don't know, if the Kamazat's gone, do you think maybe the power might turn back on?
I mean, it might, but that was the whole. It's not Sadacrup. People pretended to be Sadacrup. Who was that again?
Aztec.
Wusing?
Oh, yes, Wusing.
Yeah, I mean, we still got corporate drama going on downtown as well as the Dragon, too. So I don't know how much better it's going to get now that this blood mage deity thing is dead.
All right. Well, how would I meet you halfway? Which direction is the gate?
Northwest a little bit. I mean, if you just walk out of... Well, here's the thing. We got... Penelope may or may not be transforming into a vampire, right? So we kind of have to wait a little bit to see what comes of that. So we were thinking just coming into town tonight. They'll miss in. We'll just drive in. Then we can all burn down the bar together, do what we need to do with Penelope, and get out. How's that sound?
That sounds good. You know,
Well,
I think I might just take a nap.
Yeah, and you look at Dobrik, he's got like bags under his eyes. He has not slept in like what? Actually, since he had to do watch the night before, it's probably like pushing 36 hours.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute of nonsense. Cat naps here and there, but
Right. Yeah. Nothing solid. Yeah. So that's our plan. We'll probably catch some Z's and then we'll meet up here tonight, burn the fucker down, see if Penelope is gonna come back to us, and then go from there.
Sounds good. Do you think the kitchen would be warmer or the crypt? I mean, the crypt already has beds inside of it. Are there beds in the kitchen?
I don't know. You've got power in here, so I'm guessing it's probably warmer in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Warmer
it's
in here?
definitely warmer in here than it is the crypt.
I mean, I'm not sure how much of your free nerve endings are just numb, but it's pretty toasty. I'm a ghost and I can feel it.
Temperature's a state of mind.
That's true. Sure. Okay, sounds good. Do you need anything from us? There's a small little village just outside of where we're staying at. We can try to bring you back something.
I want a value meal number 7 from the soy and large.
Gotcha. Just the one?
Just the one.
Alrighty then. All right. Well, you be safe now.
You too.
And then I will unmanifest and then fly up in the air.
Okay.
Uh, but before I head back, I did want to fly over to the crypt, manifest in there, and see if I can see anything.
Yeah.
With Mrs. Bean.
Mrs. Bean is in the exact same state which you left her, with the husk of the body. It's very nearby.
Gotcha. Any sensing any auras? Nothing still.
Nope, nothing still.
Yeah, sounds good. And then I'll fly right back.
A few moments later, Dobrik reappears in the van, and you guys then begin to go ahead and take off, head to the hotel. It is 300 Nuyen for the night, so you guys can fork up however you want to. But this is where we will go ahead and take our break. So we'll see you guys in 10 minutes, and we'll be back at 10:36 Eastern Standard Time. Go get a drink, go get a water, refresh yourself, relax, do what you need to do, but be back in 10 minutes.
Hydrate.
Yas.
10 push-ups. You won't do
Bye.
Get my blanket.
you look at the
Hey.
new adept powers? Oh.
If it's a sustained power, so he has to actually cast it. But
Exactly. We're back. Jim's
Oh, we're
broken.
back. Jim's busted.
Konami's going to be soon as well.
Because I just realized I have 1.5 adept points to spend because reasons. Being a vampire makes me essence 6, which means I'm magic 6, which means I have all the power in the world.
It's true.
You can
Oh, dear
shoot
God.
magic bullets. Elemental missile.
I currently don't have eyes, so I might pick up blind fighting.
Well, yeah.
Well, you'll have
That
eyes.
was
You'll have
temporary.
eyes in 24 hours.
Yeah, but like, we don't have that kind of. I guess we do have that kind of time.
You have plenty of
Yeah,
time.
most of that kind of time.
Most of that kind of time is true.
I mean, 2 more levels of cloak it is.
True. Karma, you said you wanted to head that way?
I don't really know what the plan is. I'm thinking with the Kamisatsu and the temperature and everything that's went down, I'm just gonna stay at the bar, take a nap. Plus, I would still like to have like a little send off.
Okay.
Maybe when the boys get here, light this.
Boys.
The boys.
Light this into the.
Okay. You guys go ahead. You'll be able to get everyone will be able to get a full night's rest. Because they have to, guess what? Wait until it's nighttime again.
My what's it called? Krebs cycle? Whatever. My inner clock is all messed up.
All
Day is
sorts
night,
of
night
messed
is
up.
day. Did not forget the right word.
No, you are now starting to have the sleep schedule of a vampire.
Yeah, my circadian rhythm. That's what it is.
I heard that beat
Oh,
on Spotify.
Jesus. So you guys can go ahead and do the full rest. Rolling if you need to.
Is Hardwire gonna get his own room, or is he cool staying with us?
He's staying in the van.
Hardwire cool.
Well, it's debatable.
Is
No, actually, Hardwire
Am
would
I
definitely get his
possessed
own
still?
van. Only in the fact that he's inhabiting your body, not into the fact that he's in control.
just wanted to know it was just wanted to know who was in me
Yeah,
when I woke up,
it's just Jim.
booting me.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, Dobrik will get up a little. I mean, earlier than it's go time to check up with Hardwire and then go around some errands, pick up some food. Just the two of us who can actually eat food, fill up
Mhm.
the van with gas and all that good stuff.
Okay. As you guys are on your way back of getting food, filling up the van, you get a notification on your comlink.
Oh, we'll have those. I forgot.
Right. It's weird. But you get a notification. It is a picture of the truck saying wanted for a hit and run. And it gives
Live.
you a description of each one of you.
All four of us?
Yes.
Hit and run. This is bullshit. Hardwire, can you make this go away? I don't
know if you know how the Matrix works. Like, everyone gets this.
Not in the slightest.
I can delete it from your phone, but I cannot delete it from the Matrix.
All right. Well, should we just get out of here and get going now? Dump the truck. Get something else. This is literally being held together by duct tape anyway.
That's so true. It's such a beautiful truck, though.
There will be more.
Yeah, we probably should get another one. Maybe we have.
We can buy one.
Maybe we get something with at the inn, hotel. Maybe. I mean, there's not really a lot of cars parked like there is in Toronto.
Do you know how to hotwire a car?
Yes.
Who am I talking to? Of course.
Maybe he could hardwire one.
Oh.
Yikes.
Well, yeah. Let's get get back to the inn. Sorry. Can I get a number 7 extra large soy calf to go? Cool, thanks. Yeah, I want to get Karma's food that he asked for,
Ah, yes.
even though it might be a little cold by the time we get there. But I think there's a microwave at the bar or something.
I
Thought you'd stop at a closer one.
Nah,
Right.
There's no closer one.
This is the closest one. As they wrap up the food and hand it to you in Hardwire, they gave you guys a very strange look. As they look down at their phone, look back up at you, and you see Hardwire just instantly just punch it, and begin to head back to the inn.
All right, sounds good. You want to work on finding us a nice new set of wheels? I'll go wake up the boys.
Yeah. As you guys, or as they get back from their run, you arrive back at the end as he's beginning to hurry up and scrub any information of the vehicle ownership and stuff like that off the matrix.
All right, I will walk into the hotel room. Hey, good night. It is time to wake up.
What's going on? How's Karma?
Okay, 2 things. One,
Shit.
Kamazatz is dead. Don't have to worry about that anymore.
Holy shit. What?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I just like
No,
sit
no.
straight up in bed. What the fuck?
Jim killed him. Is what I'm
You're
being
shitting
told.
me.
I don't know how true that is, but if it is true, what the fuck are we gonna do about that?
Jim is on our side, right?
For 80% of the time.
80% of the time, he's 100% on your time.
Well, I mean, it's better than Kamazat's being 100% not on our side.
That is true. But if Kamazatz is a deity, Blood Jesus, and Jim killed Blood. Sorry, more pressing. Number 2, if you never mind, you can't see. Comlinks show that we are wanted for hit and run, and someone might be knocking on our door soon. So Hardwire is getting us a new vehicle, and we're heading back to Toronto.
Who did we supposedly hit?
I
Where'd we run
don't.
from?
I don't know. People are after us. Either Toronto
Kamazatz.
knowing that you're vampires, Lone Star saying, "Hey, we can't. We did our jobs, we fixed them, but we can't have them on the streets." I'm not sure who put it out, but
Bullshit.
yeah, I mean, I don't even think we technically hit anybody. We just wrecked the truck a few times. There's an explosion twice. Either way,
Wait. Are they saying about the HRT? Is that who we hit and run?
I mean, the notification didn't really say anything else besides 1 and 4 hit and run. Was it like put out by Lone Star, or did it say who to report the information back to?
It was said HRT.
Yeah.
Okay, it seems actually pretty reasonable. It's like report to HRT. It's like nope, no, yeah, that was us. That was us.
All right, Cardus.
I guess I'll allow it.
Yeah. Technically, it was an RPG, but whatever, semantics.
That wouldn't hold up in Shadow Court.
I would say they started it, but he did run a critical glitch, and you guys are like, a critical what? I'm like, don't worry about it.
You just begin to get nosebleeds.
You would.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
we
It's
got
actually really
people coming
technical.
for us. We got people coming for us.
Yeah.
Always.
Some pimples at the local Stuffer Shack saw us, so they might be here soon. So Hardwire is procuring a new vehicle for us, and we are getting out of here.
Awesome. Does the mist over the wall plan still stay in place?
Yep, that is still good. We were thinking about just lighting the bar on fire, and giving it a good old goodbye and a middle finger simultaneously, and getting out of there.
Okay. It's gonna be symbolic, fire is cleansing, fire is ending, but one way or another we need to go now.
Unless you're Jake.
Unless
Like-
you're Jake.
Yeesh. Too soon, disembodied voice. Too soon.
All right. Hey, remember when I put my astral eyes and I walk you guys? Now it's your time. Put your hands on my shoulder and we can get going.
I mean, do we not at least have like some blurry vision of like?
At this
little
point, you
things?
guys actually, after the 8 hours, you guys actually have vision back.
Hey.
But you're the only real difference now is Konami's just still sore from the extensive surgery. Like physically on the outside, he looks back to normal. Minus
Just
you know
like
not
muscle
having
sore?
yeah, just like muscle sore.
Okay.
You now see everyone's true eyes are what they should have been before they were ripped out and placed with metallic balls.
What color are everyone's eyes?
I
Lime
have
green.
I have really pretty like light blue eyes.
Are they sad eyes?
Yes. They're the kind of sad eyes that used to be happy.
Gotcha.
Just lots of hidden depression.
And a lot of wisdom in your eyes.
It's been what?
There's a lot of I've watched people die that shouldn't be dead in my eyes.
Is one of them you?
Yes.
Ew.
On the next episode of I Shouldn't Be Alive.
Right.
I was gonna say there's lots of survivor's guilt in Konami's pretty blue eyes.
Which body will I be in next time? Find out.
Right.
Survival's guilt is Mason's #1 quality.
Hey.
About to feel real guilty.
Right. Okay. So you guys begin to shuffle your way out of the room. It did require a scan of a sin. Who rented the room?
I mean, I've got a decent sim. I can do it.
He's got the highest
Hey,
credit
hey.
score.
You guys.
True.
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 I think
Probably the
it's level
doctor.
4. Who's got the highest score?
Mine's 4.
I have a rating 6 sin.
I mean, the 6 one's probably the best if I wanted to just use that one.
Well, hold on.
But if they
Is it the
can't
best
see-
we need or the weakest? Because if we get the weakest, because it might be burnt.
I just need to
I'm a
know
vampire. It's gonna get
Which-
burnt anyway.
which sin was used in the purchasing of this room.
I'm imagining this is actually what happened when
probably would have
they
been
asked a card.
Right, real talk. Are you getting
Yeah.
this? Am I getting this? Or...
We'll
Alright,
use
well,
my
I'll chip
rating
in.
6.
Okay.
We'll use my rating 6. I'm tossing it out there.
All right.
It's
What's the
stronger than
name?
legal.
What's the name on? Right. What's the name on your rating 6?
Michael McCormick.
Oh, I know him.
I thought it was Jason.
No.
Jason
My
Momoa.
one that was burnt was Rusty Shackelford.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's Jason.
It's true.
Mine's Michael Hawk.
Mine's Jason.
It's true.
I was thinking about being Cornelius Pepperwood. Just because that sounds like it just sounds fancy.
Man, we got a Mrs. Bean, Mr. and Mrs. Bean. Might as well.
Uh-oh.
Mine is Jason Siegel.
It's true.
Mine was Jason Bourne.
My next one should actually probably just be Steven Seagal.
Wow.
Oh.
Single.
We should make Steven Seagal. He's a street Sam that's terrible at fighting.
Isn't that what just Konami is?
Hey, whoa!
He's
No,
a face
no,
that can pretend to fight.
Konami is more like a Jet Li or like a someone who can actually kick ass off screen.
Jason
Steven-
Seagal actually has like a guru or whatever those are called, or a training place.
A dojo?
Dojo, that's the word I was looking for.
Guru. When you guys get out, you see Hardwire has commandeered a vehicle. A very small vehicle, but a vehicle nonetheless.
What is it?
Hey, beep beep, new wheels.
It is. Let me pull it up.
Shotgun.
Okay, real quick. Nice.
I'm really tall. I feel like I need the leg room.
I'll scoot up.
Fine.
Sit behind me.
It's like you guys were meant for each other.
Your chest better be on that dash. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Real talk. It is, if I can find the freaking cars.
We read to it. 296.
Hey, let's go. It is a Chrysler Nissan Jackrabbit.
Hey, that's what I got.
That is currently ready to roll.
Look at hardware. Good choice. Good choice.
Color is it?
It's like a light brown that looks like it's maybe paint color and maybe rust. Not really sure.
Got the sport trim or the
Sport,
Premium.
definitely.
cool.
Man, we just filled that other truck up.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Before we leave, I want to make sure I have all my shit out of the box truck. I want to go get like the duffel bag and my sleeping bag. Actually, sleeping bag's probably at the bar.
Yeah. Air match.
But-
Yeah, all the sleeping stuff was at the bar.
Okay, I for sure need to go get the duffel bag full of guns out of the truck.
I want to look around the parking lot. Any cameras?
Oh yeah, there's about 5 different cameras.
Yeah, figured. Hardwire. I assume that this is part of the deal too. You got all that.
Yeah, we're gone and we'll be gone and never be here.
All right, perfect.
I mean, my sin is on the books. Is it like we're never here, or is my sin gonna? But you know what? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's a good sin. I paid a guy a lot of money for it, so like we'll be good. We'll be fine.
Yeah, but if they come around asking questions, can't erase
Well, I
people's
mean,
memory.
Yeah.
Unless
let
we
me-
just go, you want to throw them in the back and drain them later. How's a joke? How's a joke?
No,
That was
no, that's
poor
bad
joke.
taste.
Bad taste. Like blood. Konami.
Blood's got a very irony
Hey.
taste.
I'm gonna point at Mason and go, he's one too.
I'm just like, as this conversation starts, I'm just gonna
Just gonna pay attention, like put the seat in between.
wait, I'm gonna pretend like I was never part of the conversation. Like, what? I'm sorry. Huh?
Mason needs blood too, so don't look at me like that. But more pressing matters at hand, and I know you're making jokes because you love me.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah. He goes ahead and like, almost like in a few keystrokes on the cyber deck as you guys begin to pull off. He goes, your sin is good. It was never used here.
Awesome. Hardwire, I know I've told you this before, but you're really good at what you do, and I appreciate you.
Thanks.
No, it's a good thing that Toronto didn't have any like Matrix or power, because really we would have been screwed this whole time.
Yeah,
This
just
whole time.
just wait till we get back to Seattle, because I'm sure this isn't everywhere in Seattle already.
Nah, we're good.
No, I guess I was, asking that, but it's gonna be there. It's on Matrix.
Yeah.
Like people know it's gonna happen. This right here is just a small reminder of what it's gonna feel like when we get back home, and people find out that you guys like to eat people.
Is this all while we're driving?
Yeah, no, well, it's all on grid, so like he can.
Okay. I
Yeah.
mean, like, we just got to be real careful, or we do it the legal way and we do blood banks.
Is there a legal way for vampires in Seattle?
I mean, we'll figure it out. There's got to be. There's got to be something. Whoop, that's the wrong button.
We'll figure out something.
What if What if we don't go back to Seattle? I mean,
What?
is there any place we can go? Like live off the grid?
Off the grid?
Like-
No, it's the sixth world. There's not off the grid.
There's in Toronto.
Okay, yes, until they turn the power back on, and then we're, guess what?
Back
On the grid. Toronto is probably the only place where these two are probably safe from technology. You can outrun a
Temporary.
bullet, you can outrun a sword, you can outrun most people. You can't outrun radio.
Just lay it low, play it safe for a while. Things will die down.
I'm just imagining every corporation we go to, every place with decent security is going to be able to sense us in some way or another. Can't hide for long if we're going to be running.
Maybe that's how
Yeah.
we stay off the grid. We run. There's no building relationships. There's no deep contacts. There's just go.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few
No-
places that it's illegal to be a vampire, and there's vampire communities, but none of that exists in
So-
UCAS.
Maybe we got on a plane. Maybe no such thing as roots anymore. I don't know. The relationships that we have are the only ones that we have from here on, and who needs new friends? That's not a terrible existence, right?
Also, when's the last time you guys saw or heard of a vampire being hunted down in Seattle?
I would
don't
assume
think
they're
it's-
probably very sneaky.
Yeah, probably something we wouldn't publicly display.
It's probably more like, people get looked at for a hit and run.
That would
Yeah.
make sense.
Speaking of, we're probably going to have issues at the checkpoint with HRT. So,
Yes.
new plan? How we getting in?
We missed the wall.
Also, I guess to be fair, Karma and Dobrik weren't actually listed.
Was it just Mason and I?
Mason, you, and I think that's it actually. LOL.
So it's just the vampires that are listed.
Cool. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you drop us like a mile out. We go up we go down the fence a little bit. We missed over. We meet up with you, and then we hop back in the car. We call it good. On the way out, we do the same thing.
Sounds good. Yeah. If we're clear, we got a new car that is just going to turn up missing. Well, there's no databases in Toronto anyway. What am I thinking?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we don't know that this is Toronto owned, but I mean, I'll just need time and I can scrub it from a database.
Well, we've got an hour and 45 minutes.
Okay. He goes ahead and you think this is clickety clacking.
I would assume that Hardwire is a mechanical keyboard kind of dude.
Obviously, with the clickety clackities.
Yeah.
A lot of clickety clackities and a lot of knobs.
So he seems like a keycap goblin, like how people are dice goblins.
It's true. Every single letter on his keyboard is just a different art piece.
I kind of hate it, but I kind of love it.
Typically a little bit brighter than most keyboards. We'll go ahead and begin to start that process of removing the VIN number and all that other fun stuff from the matrix.
All right. So after we burn the dead end, what do you guys want to do next? Go back to Seattle, collect our reward, circle around Toronto, find our friend, make him pay, or to find out more about Jim?
think we should just go back to Seattle, relax, find out about Jim while we relax, and put out a hit for Sarge. Not so much a hit, but more of sightseeing, location, pay for information. And then once we figure out where he is and where he's settling down, we go for him.
Because we need to fix this problem. We let him out.
And for all we know, he's either being framed, something went wrong. Granted, that's just devil's advocate. Is he our number one suspect? Did he most likely do it? Yeah, probably. But I want to hear his side of the story, and if it's not good enough, then we'll do what needs to be done.
I mean, maybe Kamaza's had a role to play in it as well. Maybe he took control, or who knows.
There's a lot of things that could have happened, but end of the day, he's the only vampire we know and the only one who knew that the trolls were there.
You see Hardwire raise his hand. I mean, I know 2 more vampires. Are we going to exclude those, or?
Yeah, I am. I do plan on excluding those, yeah.
But for now,
I mean,
Honestly, that hurts a little bit. I was actively rejecting all of the chrome in my body.
I know I wasn't saying that you guys did this. I was just saying I know 2 more. He's not the only vampire I know.
you're being snarky.
Hey.
Well, seems like he might be warming up again if he's being snarky. I don't
Either
know.
way, I think going back to Seattle, laying low, and just chilling out at the barn is well needed.
I agree. Something interesting you guys might, think about. That guy, I can't remember his name, came up and approached us to about a job photographing a dragon flown over Toronto.
Do you know how to photograph a dragon when it just goes invisible when you put the camera on there?
What?
You take a picture of a dragon. It's
Right.
invisible on the camera, but you can see it with your eyes. How would you solve that problem?
Picture of it in a mirror. Boom, handled.
Boom. There's
I've
no
got-
record at all, anywhere, that anyone has seen this dragon.
I've got an idea. I used to work at this company called Disney, no longer in service, but they had this thing called forced perspective. So if we could take a picture, I could make a phantasm of the dragon, make it look like it's like at the city, but really it's like 50 meters off. I don't know, make it look bigger than it is. Might be able to make something work.
Didn't they get
Did you
bought
just-
by
Yeah.
As Technology?
Also, did you just say that Disney made up forced perspective, which was created
Sure.
so long ago before Disney?
Yeah, but they perfected the craft. Have you ever seen Bell's Castle in Orlando, Florida? Whew, it makes you feel like you're right there.
It's because it's blood magic.
Wait, what?
What? Yeah, I think it's just extremely weird that no one between Russia and here saw anything.
Well, there is someone, us.
I mean, besides us, like I'm sure people see it, or Toronto probably saw it too. But you think there would be some sort of evidence that there's a dragon flying around? They don't
I mean,
just
I've talked.
right. You think there's anything?
Yeah.
There's
Talked to her
no.
twice.
There's no forums. There's no marks on the Matrix or anywhere that this dragon is in Toronto. Like dragons don't typically just fly everywhere. They take planes. They, be as human as possible to throw off suspicion.
What if they flew in, then turned into a dragon and started flapping around?
That it just maybe. I mean, you're put a big target on your back, even more than you guys.
Who's gonna fuck with a dragon? Let's be real.
As technology, they did it once,
I mean, fair.
and as technology
Yeah.
was in Toronto. Why would you? I guess unless you don't know, but like,
Okay, I have one thing to throw on the list here, the to-do list. We get karma, then we need to go to Seder Crab.
what? Excuse me.
We need to go to Seder Crop.
Why again?
Mason, we have that appointment to speak with the person who might be able to get us backup. And we have a lead that as technology has been in Toronto, and there's potentially 2 dragons in Toronto. If they've fucked with them in the past, they could be up to something real big here. And I mean, Seder Crop hasn't done us dirty. They're the only ones up here who haven't done us dirty.
I mean, I
We
guess.
have the information. At the very least, we can give them the tip. You know what I mean?
Sure.
At the very
What do
least,
we
we can be
gain
like,
out
yo,
of it, though?
we get not another dragon dying.
Is that a bad
we-
thing?
I was gonna say, why is
we-
that a bad thing?
We avoid an all-out war.
I mean,
If Aztec goes after a dragon, I want to see Aztec go to the ground as much as anybody else does, if not more. I think we've established this. But if they go to all-out war, so many more people are going to die because of it.
or a dragon dies.
I,
The last time this was beyond, there was literally a single group of runners that tried to do this, try to kill all the dragons,
how'd
and
that
it
turn out
didn't
for 'em?
work.
Yeah.
They tried, but it just didn't work. But I mean, if as technology knows a way to kill dragons, frag them.
I could just be uneducated in this regard, but like I don't have beef with dragons like that. They're scary.
Everybody has beef with dragons.
There's
But,
three.
like-
There's 3 rules for us runners: conserve ammo, shoot straight, and never, ever make a deal with the dragon.
What about Geek the Mage?
4 rules.
You're not there,
That's 1A.
right? 1A.
Subsection.
1A, Geek the Dragon. 1B, get the Decker.
I think you proved over everyone that the Decker is the least of everyone's problems when they're hot simmed.
Nah, I mean I pizzaed a guy.
That's
I
what I'm
pizzaed that
saying.
guy.
Either way,
I picked
that's
the guy.
beyond the fact. If as technology is here to go kill a dragon, then let the dragon go.
What
We
does
can
that
get-
dude.
It gives people back in charge. It doesn't have dragons who live for hundreds and thousands of years in charge.
But think of the. Am I
Any
the only one
dragon
thinking
term
of the-
limits?
Am I the only one thinking of the power vacuum here?
What do you mean?
The next CEO gets hired.
A dragon dies. The dragon runs the company.
Yeah.
The dragon's sibling is left in the will to run the company. There's
Yeah.
no sibling to take the company. Ooh, the next CEO gets hired, but who's the next CEO? That power vacuum leaves the company exposed, leaves any corporation to like that's run like this exposed for hostile takeover, for anything like that. Like
I'm sorry. When did we become politicians and not runners? Why do we care? We can't do anything about it anyways.
I mean,
if we have information, we can save lives with this information.
Or we could start a war.
I guess like this is a bigger thing. Like we may be the gas is already laid down, but this right here might be the match for the other side to start it first.
Okay, then if we go tell them, hey, they're trying to mess with you, and let Saderkrupp fight first, boom. Now I'll take that. I don't. It feels weird. I feel like
Either
I
way,
think it's one of those
people are
situations
going to
where
die either way. It's whether or not it's Aztec or whether or not it's Seder Krupp.
Damned if we do, damned if we don't.
It's just which side do you want to have the upper hand?
I'd rather Saderkrupp have the upper hand.
We've got what? Wujing trying to take down Saderkrupp. We've got Aztec trying to kill Brynwyn. Well, at least find Brynwyn. We assume
Yeah.
to kill her.
Do we even know they're even here regards to Brynwyn? I mean, she just get here a couple days ago, and as
She
far
got here
as
the same. She got here the same night that we ran into
HR Tech.
HR Tech.
right. So, but I mean, you guys saw them 2 months ago, 3 months ago, when you guys
Yeah.
here the first time.
It's longer than that. They've been here for a while.
Right. So what makes you think that as technology is even after the dragon if the dragon just got here?
Then what are they up to up here? The
I
only
don't.
thing that
Is
makes
that our issue?
Yeah, well,
no, but
we
it
know that
is
they're
like
after her because they told us. We kind of, tortured a guy, and no,
I could have used handoff
Karma
for it.
mind probed him, dumped into. Yeah, they were trying to summon a tracking spirit with this sacrificial blood dagger to find Brenwyn. I don't know why, but that's what they wanted.
As all I can think is dragon's blood has to be worth something big for magic, for that kind of magic.
I
'Cause,
mean,
like,
if they already summoned Kamazats, what would they need dragon's blood for?
something big. Because, like, I can make myself stronger off unwilling blood. Blood mages
If they were
can
able to capture the
do
dragon,
some
aside
and
from
take unwilling dragon blood. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that's okay. Thank you for helping me put my train of thought together because it was very scattered. But do you see what I'm saying now? As technology gets dragon blood, that's not a good time. That is world ending.
But so is the knowledge that if we tell dragons that humans, they're going to see it like this. They're going to see humans are trying to kill dragons. Dragon Council's going to get together and just lay waste to anywhere that is near an Az technology building. Seattle, gone. Aslan, gone. Your home is going to be gone.
unless we move and live off the grid, nowhere near Aztec.
There isn't really off the grid
Here is off the grid.
No.
for now.
I don't know.
Either way, as a runner, I've learned to keep our head down.
Y'all make jokes that I have no moral compass, and when I have a moral compass, y'all don't get it.
No, I'm just saying, like, this is a moral
I
compass
mean-
that has two norths. There is no wrong answer. And I'm agreeing with you, Konami. There is no right or wrong answer.
Can we leave a note? Can we just like write it on some paper and leave it at the door?
Put a note to the husk of that Aztec person. And
Yeah,
then
and dump him at the door and be like, "Yo, this dude's Aztec, and they were trying to summon a spirit to track down your CEO's sister. Good luck."
I mean, I guess.
might start something, or might start the beginning of the end for Aztec.
Either way, I'm fine doing either one. And if Ko really wants it, so Hardwire, are you actively voting against it?
It's the beginning of end, whether it's Aztec or humans. It's beginning of the end.
I mean, we can hold a vote. We
I'm just saying, blood magic is, as much as I hate to say it, our only stop to dragons. It's the only thing that we as humans can do. They eat artillery shells, they eat nukes.
Literally.
Literally the only thing that we've ever proven to actually kill a dragon that us as a human race can do is kill it with blood magic.
All right.
As much as I
You
hate
know-
to say that, it's true. I don't think we should go using it willy nilly, but
There has to be a balance in the force, is what you're saying.
if not, then one gets tired of the other, and then the other one's not needed.
Which,
I'm-
thinking of downsides, if we do turn in the body, what if Seder Krupp doesn't believe us, or they think that we're involved with them some way, somehow, or working on their behalf that could pin a target on our back? I would say Aztec would be after us, but we've already got the CEO of Aztec, calling, knocking on our doors as it is.
Straight up giving me personal phone calls.
I mean, if we were to tell Seder Krupp, I'm down with the leave a note anonymous bullshit.
What if we tell Ares?
Talk about a power vacuum.
I mean, we're already making one.
I mean, but it's a power vacuum within a company. You're talking about a third-party company having information that could knock out an entire corporation.
Yeah. You take one, pit him against two, then the one that needs to go down is suddenly looking at two, and take him at the knees, and boom, problem solved.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's how Spinrad Global got into it this year.
Well, let's just go get Karma. We'll figure this out.
Yeah,
He's probably got some sage advice.
I hope so.
Sounds about
Karma's always got a plan.
right.
There's always money in the banana stand.
Mhm.
At this time, you guys are roughly about a mile away from the checkpoint. You guys have passed multiple HRT vehicles up and down this road. You guys get the assumption they're probably looking for the last area that this van was seen located in. But you guys are able to go ahead and have everyone hop out. It is roughly about 10 p.m. So you guys definitely have the cover of night to assist you as you pull over. Let Konami and Mason out for them to misform. As you guys go ahead and begin to head through the outpost.
It might be best for me to also leave and just levitate over the wall somewhere. Nah, it's too risky. It's too risky. I'll roll the dice.
Dobrik, I need you to go ahead and your sin is a rating 4, is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
You go ahead and walk up to or drive up to the checkpoint, and they do ask for your sin and ask for your reason to be entering Toronto.
Yeah, here's the sin, Michael Hawk. Reason? We're here to turn the power back on.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? We could use it.
Oh yeah, we've got the best mind in the business over here. If he can't fix it, no one can.
Both of you guys' sin turn green. And they do check the rest of the vehicle. They check the luggage. Look back up towards you guys. Back in the luggage.
Oh, my guns.
And that's where we'll go ahead and end tonight's session.
Dangerous world we live in, am I right?
Hey, bud, I'm just going to tell you this right now. If you ain't got a bag of guns in the trunk, are you even actually trying to turn the power back on? Nah, you're not.
Yeah, some people are always going to come asking questions.
Those aren't mine.
Right.
Somebody's going to come up and they're going to be like, yo, you trying to turn the power back on? You're like, hey, yeah. And they're like, fuck you, bro. And they roll up trying to do some shit. So you gotta do some shit. If you ain't got the shit tool, ain't nobody going to do nothing to you.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, even have a highly illegal sniper rifle.
That's objectively illegal.
No, it's illegal.
In what way?
No. It is subjectively illegal. You think it's illegal because it's really strong and you don't want me to have it. I don't think it's illegal because it's really strong and I want to have it.
That's exactly what a dragon would say. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out tonight. I do really appreciate it. Ian, go ahead and let them know where they can find you when you're not here causing havoc for having illegal weaponry and going over walls.
Again.
So,
Again.
my name is Ian Flux. I hang out over at twitch.tv/Ian Flux. Who would have thought? You can find me mostly on weekends at this point. I stream sporadically through the week. Wednesdays, I do a podcast there on the channel with my buddy Mitch. We're talking about the Marvel movies, all of them. We just finished the MCU. And I think we're getting ready to go back to like the original Marvel movies, like Blade.
Daredevil.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to Daredevil. That's gonna be bad. But that's on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Arizona time. I say Arizona time because time zones are dumb and Arizona doesn't move. So if you know what time if you know what time it is in Arizona, you know what time it is in the rest of the world. So I play Teamfight Tactics, League of Legends, Escape from Tarkov, a lot of different games. So come hang out, drop me a follow, come for the good times, not the gameplay. More specifically, yeah. That's me. Also, find me on Twitch. Or not Twitch. Find me on Twitter at IanFlux12. That's IANFLUX, the numbers 1 and 2.
How much is your OnlyFans?
I don't have one, but if I did, it'd be like $100.
Damn.
Worth.
Someone pay for those
Absolutely.
feet.
Right.
Damn right, Donnie. Donnie pays for them. Like he's the only subscriber.
True.
I'd pay for them. Pay for those toenails.
Uh,
He
Damn.
he specializes.
anyway,
Why don't you clip those toenails?
speaking of clipping toenails, oftentimes you have to help your kids do that for the
Yeah.
kids.
There we
We
go.
made
Oh
it.
my God.
Down below, there is an
Ah.
extra life link that Frostbite just put in there. Make sure you guys can go ahead if you have the opportunity to help. We are at 310 of our $500 goal of helping the kids. So really would appreciate that. We are also sponsored with multiple different sponsors down below, but one that's very near and dear is gonna be Nerd Brand. 100% of the 100% of the proceeds go and help out getting kids laptops during the coronavirus. But other than that, thank you guys so much for hanging out. You guys will see this uploaded on Monday. On Monday night, we also do have Things Run the Night. We'll be back with episode 2. We did have some craziness going on, but we'll be back with that. Next week, we will not have session next week.
Thursday?
What?
I get a
Something special
Thursday
going on?
off.
Well, yeah, because there's somewhat of a global holiday going on next Thursday. As Thanksgiving is next Thursday. We
Global
will-
might be
Not
rough
global.
term.
I'm still down for it. Let's
No,
do
it's
this anyway.
global. Yeah, I've decided. Spin Red Global has made it a global holiday.
All right, you hear that, Afghanistan? You're celebrating it.
Exactly, and don't you forget it, Afghanistan.
You Afghanistan.
Jesus. Thank you guys so much for coming and hang out. Again, no session next week, but we will have Things Run the Night on Monday. So make sure you guys check that out. We are in the process of trying to get the 24-hour stream, get some highlights going, as well as the in-person session set up as well. Put that on YouTube. Audio was pretty great for the players, but a little sucky on my part. So we're going to try to see what we can do exactly to get that taken care of. Because guess who also told Craig not to record? Because that's silly.
Now we'll record.
Damn it, Craig.
Damn it.
I didn't want to record it anyway.
True. But yeah, so we'll make sure to get that taken care of for you guys. And then, we'll see you guys later. Tomorrow we will be playing some Tarkov. Because it will be raid night. So make sure you guys come and stay out for that. See you next Thursday. Ha, just kidding. The following. Bye, guys.
Bye.